Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy MotoManDan, and today we've got another Chimps Black Border Chimps video for you guys. This one's on Junkyard. I'll be calling it Junk because the theme of this one is Geraldo and his shop. Now, Geraldo has many things in his shop that you can use. He's got like a Blade Maelstrom ability, so we go for the Super Maelstrom. He's got tax, so we go for a Spike Factory. He's got spikes. I don't know. Like the Spike Factory spikes, he's got those. So we go for a Spike Factory. He's got glue. So we go for a glue gunner. And I figured we would also try and use the free Super Monkey thing. The Dart Monkey upgraded to a Super Monkey, so we use that as well. He also has the Jar of Pickles, which is although it's not technically alchemy, you know, it's a buff in a jar, similar to the Alchemist. So, some things to know about Geraldo. His first camo detection item, the first tier of it, gives you 10 rounds. But whenever it turns white into the second tier, it actually gives you 15 rounds. Not something I knew until I needed to use it. And I had to kind of figure out how many more rounds I had and divide that amongst everybody. But no, this one was actually really easy. You know, the Super Maelstrom is ridiculously powerful, I gotta say. And for the camo purples this round, and then in a few rounds you'll see camo regrow purples, they actually got towards the end. So if I didn't have those road spikes, that definitely would have been a problem for me right here on round 48. You can see they're kind of thinning out a little bit. The glue gunner just isn't good enough to catch all of them. So I beefed it up a little bit because I don't remember when the next camo purple round is, if there's another one. I think there is on 95, but I don't know if, I didn't remember if any of them came out before that. So the Super Monkey's less expensive whenever you do this because you don't pay full price for the Super Monkey, but you can only go up to third tier on it, so that's what we did. And of course we also get the rabbit. We got to have him out there. He's definitely a huge help. And then we used Jerry's Fire as well. We used some of the road spikes closer in the front, especially whenever we get those upgraded. Those are kind of similar to the top path Spike Factory, where they do like an explosion on depletion. And then, yeah, I don't use the glue, the jar of pickles, the sharpening stone, or the idol. I don't need to use the heart thing because there's no lives. It will refresh cooldowns, but it's just more expensive. And the Super Maelstrom's on such a low cooldown anyways. It hits all 3 ceramic rushes on 63. Actually, just the regular Maelstrom does, as you saw earlier. And the Super Maelstrom, I believe, is on less of a cooldown, and it lasts longer as well. So, yeah, definitely really good. And we do end up using the genies, but I don't really need to use them until round 100. Probably didn't need to use them at all, but we went ahead and popped those down. So, yeah, overall, you know, Geraldo's a very supportish hero who's pretty decent, you know. And this is, of course, when Geraldo came out, this map came out at the same time as the other thing we got was confirmation that the balloon chipper will not be returning, as it is in the dirt there, left in the dirt. So yeah, now we go for the Spike Factory towards the end, just in case anything gets through. You know, I'm never 100% confident that the defense will hold against DDTs, or they'll pop the bad balloon soon enough. Which in this instance, you know, there's a lot of area for the balloons to kind of go back and get hit by the same tower multiple times. It's a relatively easy map, just due to that fact. You know, you can pop them as they're coming in. They got to go up through the whole loop, come right back down in a very tight loop, and then go all the way around and go across the top of the map again. And so, yeah, anyways, you just have a lot of time to deal with any problems. All right, here's our first group of DDTs that make it somewhere 95, but Did not last long enough. Started placing those mines and the Maelstrom abilities, as well as the Jerry Fires. I just started using everything that he has. And it looks like he just got refreshed because he just at level 20 as soon as round 99 came out. And so I started spamming everything. And there you go, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip side. Deuces.